Governor Fuishvik.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to start by acknowledging the excellent response by the Shadow Treasurer, first of all. And I also want to acknowledge the excellent response from the Chairman of Budget and Estimates, the Honorable Joseph Yobiobi. Mr. Speaker, this is the first time in this House that I have sat and heard a response from the Shadow Treasurer and the Chairman of the Budget Estimates Committee sound almost the same. And I'm thinking that maybe the same person wrote those two papers. However, I say that because it is quite rare for two different, one in government and one in opposition, to come out with the exact same failings in a budget, Mr. Speaker. Now, you will find, Mr. Speaker, that a lot of the things I wanted to say were already said by these two gentlemen. But I can tell you that I wrote my own speech, Mr. Speaker. And it took me many sleepless nights of going through the books. Mr. Speaker, I start by acknowledging one of our hardest working treasurers, 7 consecutive record-breaking budgets, Mr. Speaker. And, you know, we always sit here and applaud the size of the budget. We never go to check the size of the achievements. But in any case, Mr. Speaker, many Papua New Guineans are watching this debate and they are asking themselves one simple question. When will these record budgets translate into record-breaking solutions, Mr. Speaker? When will they feel safer in our communities? When will these young men and women find a job? Or even simply just to access basic medicine at one of our clinics? The disconnect between these grand budgets, massive record numbers, and the reality our people are living could not be greater, Mr. Speaker. The government can no longer ignore the fatal flaws in its budget assumptions for 2024, 2025, and now 2026. Mr. Speaker, they are repeating the same mistakes that we have seen in the last 2 budgets, and I will outline this as I continue. These budgets appear to be driven more by political necessity than by technocratic rigor. And the numbers are so scary, they don't add up. The first issue I have is that I see a clear pattern of failure in planning and delivery. The evidence is undeniable, Mr. Speaker. In 2024 and 25, we experienced severe cash flow crisis, forcing media adjustments that crippled service delivery. Mr. Speaker, I raised on this floor that the ECB provincial government and many provincial governments and PHAs received our first allocation in September, Mr. Speaker. Now that's the 2025 budget. All of these media adjustments actually crippled service delivery, Mr. Speaker. And you heard it from the Chairman of Plans and Estimates. He very clearly outlined it. He said it better than I could with all of the details. We had critical shortages of medical supplies last year. Mr. Speaker, we had this problem last year. My leaders, the ECP leaders, sat down and we allocated money to purchase medicines in November last year because the problem was already evident last year. This year, almost all Get a Health Center, all PHA, those in charge of the curative services, had to advise that they were shutting down. Now, all of these they're not isolated incidents, Mr. Speaker. These are symptoms of systematic failure in budget formulation and revenue forecasting, and the government is simply ignoring the message. The government's very famous slogan of building the richest black Christian nation sounds very hollow, Mr. Speaker, when in practice, it means that some black people are getting rich while the majority cannot even afford to buy Panadol. Our people's aspirations are not extravagant. They don't set out to become millionaires, Mr. Speaker. Our people simply want safety from harassment and violence and law and order. They want regular power. They want shelter. They want regular water. And they want food. And finally, Mr. Speaker, dignity. A young man wants to be able to get a job so he can feed his small family. He's not setting out to become a multimillionaire in this country. And he can't even get that. This budget, like its predecessors, fails to make those aspirations of our people its central priority. The second point is financial engineering and a lack of transparency, Mr. Speaker. This budget masks deeper problems through questionable practices that you need to be aware of, Mr. Speaker, as the chair of this House. The budget has several issues that I will outline. The first one is floating debts, Mr. Speaker. The escalating practice of writing checks against the following year's cash flow needs to stop. In 2023, when the budget closed, Mr. Speaker, there was 1.5 billion in floating checks that were cashed in 2024. In 2024, we had 1.8 billion in floating checks when the budget was closed by the government. Now, what this effectively does is you take out a mortgage on the following year's cash flow, Mr. Speaker. How much money you may allocate him now, yeah, and that's all floating checks. When they close the account in 14 days' time, only pass him. That's all floating checks, but I money lo first na second quarter blow next year. Because that's been the practice we see in 2023, 2024, and it's floating into 2025. And it's likely to float into 2026, Mr. Speaker. Now, this same model is applied at scale in the Connect PNG program, where billion kina contracts are awarded with payments deferred for future years. Mr. Speaker, I raised this issue on this floor when I was sitting on that side in the 2024 budget debate. It is now come home to haunt us, Mr. Speaker. The second issue in terms of this financial engineering that I speak of, they are off-budget allocations, Mr. Speaker. In 2023, 980 million kina was diverted, as demonstrated in the FBO in 2024. Final budget outcome here. Let me step inside, Mr. Speaker. I'm not making these numbers up. We still don't know who got the 980 million, Mr. Speaker. Now, in 2024, if you look at the final budget outcome again, there's another 900 million kina that was allocated to certain special provinces, Mr. Speaker. And I can assure you, Manus is not one of them. We need to know that people of Papua New Guinea deserve transparency on the way the national government is handling public funds, Mr. Speaker. Number three, lack of transparency on close of account funds. Mr. Speaker, in 14 days' time, the accounts are going to close. What happens every year when the accounts close is that all get the money silip lo one account here, also broom him na bung him. Na NEC decide uset by kissing desla money. There is still no accountability over the last 6 years. Every year also sweep him 300, 400 million na bung him here. We have not received a single report on this floor where that money goes. And I ask the government to bring it onto this floor so all the Papua New Guinea can sawe. Tel blodesla rat useti kisim, lek blonge museti kisim, yaw blonge museti kisim, Mr. Speaker. The fourth point I wish to raise, Mr. Speaker, is in hidden liabilities. Now I remind the House, I raised these issues in 2 subsequent budgets. Finally, the hard-working people in Treasury have confirmed exactly what I have been saying on this floor, Mr. Speaker. If you look on page 84, volume 1, the government finally admits, because for the first time in 50 years, they have put in a small line that says that the 66 billion kina debt, you go page 84, this is a book, number 1, volume and a second. Numbers don't lie, Mr. Speaker. Numbers don't lie. So, now only talk of them. There's 66 billion kina debt does not include arrears. I am asking for transparency, Mr. Speaker. How much are the arrears? Is it 7 billion, 8 billion, 9 billion? How much? Why you play high team? Karimi Khan na talk out talk threats so all the Papua New Guinea can survey. What is the true debt? You are hiding it from IMF, you are hiding it from World Bank, and you are hiding it from the people of this country, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I raised serious issues about the funding of the Connect PNG. Finally, if you look at the WEX budget, they are allocating 100 million kina a year for arrears. Now, only got Narbla arrears can, Emily Haitim, backside lo Connect PNG, because their own budget books tell us, Mr. Speaker, numbers don't lie. Those are your numbers, not mine. Now, what the government is doing is not fiscal consolidation, Mr. Speaker. It is a deliberate effort to keep massive state liabilities off the books. Only talk 66 billion, but true number here is not on the books. We are not seeing it, Mr. Speaker. Now, there's a lot kind line also. IMF na World Bank lo backing you plan lo heighten this number here. Someone needs to tell us the truth. What is the total number for all of the Connect PNG contracts? Is it 10 billion, 12 billion? How much, Mr. Speaker? These are, again, mortgages on future revenue. The house that people deserve to know. This is clever accounting, Mr. Speaker, because what they are doing is only kisimol contractor working work now by paying more next year and a year behind. So trupla dinau ya emi stop finish, but only no put him on top so people by looking, Mr. Speaker. Clever accounting, creative accounting. And I'm asking again, is IMF and World Bank endorsing this practice of clever accounting? The next one is the unrealistic revenue assumptions and election consents. Mr. Speaker, he got some all budget items only put him inside long 207, where he no got clear explanation. This is like something. For example, under 207, there is 150 million kina for a contingency fund. M1M, election contingency or 1M. There is 75 million for SDG number 8. There is no description on what they are going to do with that money, Mr. Speaker. And then there's 200 million for unnamed government obligations. Only put him lohap. He got 75 million, you blow open member, you blow harim staff. Only height him 75 million long 207, only talk blow district maintenance. So you blow open member harim, me talk him you blow now. And then there is 180 million, Mr. Speaker, for the PM slush fund. M2 is tablo 207. This year it was 200 million, Mr. Speaker. Very clever accounting. Now, this is all problem here. Na 2 plus speaker go pass it talk finish na me like repeating. They are dangerously high projections on revenue, Mr. Speaker. From KCHL, the estimate of increased revenue from this year to next year is 385%. This year, it only collected half that, Mr. Speaker. This is a fantasy. They need to tell the people of Papua New Guinea how they expect to collect extra money when it's not there. They did the same thing in this year's budget, Mr. Speaker. This year, they projected that SOEs will give them 153 billion. 1.53 billion. Now, they only collected 45% of that. And next year, they are expecting to increase collections from state-owned enterprises from 802 million to 3.1 billion. If they don't do it, you mean by expecting cash flow problem next year in up September. I know many MPs were promised money for their projects next year because by Halibi Mono winning 2027 election, me sorry you plan no good September next year you plan by waiting yet. This leads me to another problem, Mr. Speaker. The 2027 general elections, and I say this as chair of the elections committee. Mr. Speaker, there's some funding to the commissioner, but there's no funding to police and some of the other agencies that are going to be carrying out the elections specifically. So me just took out the soul as a warning after what we've seen in the LLG elections just concluded about a week ago. You may not like to repeat him 2027, Mr. Speaker. Finally, the empty promise of provincial funding. Mr. Speaker, people belong ECP, long 2024, 44 million me plan no kisim. Last time me raise him, me talk out also in 14 days time when accounts close, 45 million people blow ECP. I mean no come yet. PHA, 8 million only outstanding yet. As far as the people of ECP are concerned, 2024 was a fake budget. 2025 was a fake budget. Now, prove me wrong by making sure that 26 is not another fake budget, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this is the government's seventh budget. It continues to blame votes of no confidence for its lack of performance. The truth is that poor performance stems from poor budget priorities. There are no new initiatives in this budget for manufacturing, even though they say so. Agriculture repeats the same old cycle of big promises and big letdowns. Boasts of creating 20,000 jobs are cold comfort when there are several million unemployed Papua New Guineans around the country. The recent demographic health survey paints a frightening picture, Mr. Speaker. 42% of our population are under 15. Unemployment rate amongst women is 70%. Unemployment amongst men is 55%. Mr. Speaker, despite all these record budgets, my province receives about 1 hour of power supply every day. We have just decided to make sure that Borom Hospital has a desalination plant so it can get water, and it will operate on full solar power so we can maintain services to our people, Mr. Speaker. This is the reality across the country. The government got its numbers terribly wrong in 2024 and 2025. I hope they are not wrong again in 2026. This is more than incompetence. It is fundamental dishonesty in its accounting to the parliament and to the people. Government has the numbers to pass this budget, no doubt. Its members have been promised many goodies for next year to help them with re-election. But, as I said earlier, you will all be grumbling by June or July next year, Mr. Speaker, as these promises fail to materialize. One final point. The PM has been calling for accountability from provinces. So I want to ask the PM, what about accountability from your office? The PM's budget for his office and his PIP and his 180 million slush fund totals 548 million this year, Mr. Speaker. The Prime Minister's office will spend more money than 16 of our provinces. Only 6 provinces will spend the same amount as the Prime Minister's office, Mr. Speaker. ECP has 700,000 people, and we are looking at a budget of 370 million kina this year. Manus is not going to receive as much money as the PM's office. Most of you here, your provinces are not going to receive. Central will not, West Sepik will not, Medang will not, East New Britain, West New Britain, New Ireland will not, Chimbu, Jiwaka, Western Highlands will not, Western Province will not, Gulf will not, Central, Milne Bay and Oro will not, Mr. Speaker. The Prime Minister needs to lead by example and show what all these monies, over $500 million every year that his office spends, has achieved before he calls for accountability from anyone else. Security with growth, Mr. Speaker. One can also take back PNG, the richest black Christian nation. It sounds like an empty slogan, sadly. These slogans are designed to mask a budget of false assumptions and failed delivery. Our people deserve the truth, Mr. Speaker. They deserve a budget that serves them, not just political fortunes for government cronies. This is not the people's budget. We deserve better. Mr. Speaker, Mibla member of parliament ibin kisintok gaman law 2024 budget, the 2025 budget, the now 2026 budget. It is an insult to the intelligence of the members of parliament when the government front bench continues to make promises, big promises in budgets it cannot keep. It makes us all look silly. People outside on the street are laughing at us. And that cannot be the way that we continue to allow this noble work of putting people at the center of our budgets to flounder and fail every year, Mr. Speaker. Let me ask him, you member of parliament, especially colleagues on the government side. You should be holding your front bench to account. No can lari mipla opposition kan na karim heavy pla work lo lug country. I mean a work blo mipla one and work blo yumi olgata. So I appeal to you, honorable leaders. Think of your people. 16 provinces will receive less money in next year's budget than the Prime Minister's own office. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honorable Governor for Enga.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, me na to plan lo budget mi sa government mi work him na. The practice is that we will pass it. But me like give him this time joining honorable leaders only talk minister so all get a leader and all making good talk. Me also governor na me talk long side blow me long all governors. First of all, me like commend you treasurer long current plan. Budget come. Plan the time you come, plan the time you me complain. That's all you stop yet. So by me work one time you yet. Me get big plan members me plan of province plan me I think me got a good relationship, working relationship one time you. Now he got the honorable governor for CPIC made a remark. And I was sitting here and there's I thought that one of the 5 or 6 provinces that are benefiting in a big way, I thought implied to Enga. Now, me like straight him talking to Walsema. Enga, yes, we look at him, some like good play allocation. Long national government. And because long vision blow me, long province. Yes, program mine is stop. That's all mine I'm gold by Pinisia. So Mibla Harre province. That's all. Mibla got issues or some law and order stuff. That's all. Mibla must thinking long it got long time, long provision, long sustaining province. Province was saying I'm Harre to Maso. Mibla lo province must find him some way lo make sure some province blow Mibla by sustain after Pogra. So Mibla starting vision blow me long, starting university. Long here, 2011, 2009, Mibla starting concept long housing, Enga provincial housing. So you know, Kama state as well. And long time, yes, Mibla benefit as all this project, this 2 plus Enga provincial hospital. Now, innovative University of Enga, belong Enga province. Mibla host. What is wrong with Enga getting more money to put a national institution in my province? Baibla sibik raso baigat. Baibla mosbi raso baigat. No God, Mibla tu masigat. Lo lugluk blomi, lo province blomi. Lo agriculture too, Mibla limited. You mean a growing coffee too? So one bla way long sustaining Enga's economy, lo put him on institution, long province from me. Over time, when we manage law and order, all beginning back you bla, all people bla back marasin loinga. So these are national projects. So no can look at number na. You know, isolating Mibla or targeting Mibla law budget. So me sina niya na tamenga ibla no kolim lo hap na mitako lo sem ibla benefit la no gat enga benefit long put him national institution. That's why the former government of the Honorable Peter O'Neill come and up now government and we only concentrate on giving him funding lo complete him all this project. So last year that's only me complete him housing Last year, that's only me completing university. So, Mila, thank you, Prime Minister, former Prime Minister Peter O'Neill, starting project when the Mibla come or some. That's all I mean, important also. Me also thank him, current government. Without the kind of support, and this is the kind of thing where Prime Minister can come along, make sure also Mibla completing this project which we started in 2007, 2009, he come here. And Mibla finish him now, Mibla how much long this government stuff? Yes, he got some negativity stuff long government. And what kind of government? Huh? Long provincial government, me working work, that's all. People don't mean work yet. That's normal there. Let's accept it and move on and just do our bit for this country. Now today, you remember, you know what, recent long complaint. Before time, you come and say, Parliament, no got DSIP, no got funding your district. Now funding your district, yeah. You make him funding the province too. So it's about us leaders. I look at me, at least 2 billion or something long budget every year. 2 billion plus, I think. Long old district in the province. You big money too much. Suppose you work good. Country by Salisha. So you're not going to look on national executive now. You may cross the stuff. Let's do our bit at our own level. Huh? Because we're giving funding now. People almost are giving funding. So me like Osama. Talk Tasul. Long study Osam. Yes, Enga was benefiting in the last 3-4 years. Long finishing all this project. And today, Lord display here, me got 800 plus Papua New Guineans studying in Enga in the Innovative University of Enga. And me contribute on nation building. Housing, I'm now start law open this year, fully operational next year. By me looking more Papua New Guinea can benefit law Enga. So me like talk sabe or sem talk tasola. No good looking number na ibla thing or sem ibla benefit long all. Legally road law province or legally projects law province that's all stuff. No God. I'm more sample something got impact on nation. So I'm me like straight him legally thinking no good me got I mean good lot of me yet to cause because me in the province from me and me benefit on Tupla project in a big way in the last couple of years. So thank you through long Marabe Rosu government for actually making that project completed. Now we can start to benefit from this project. So me, thank you, Stradl, on this plan. One concern me as a governor, me got treasurer and prime minister and land long government. People must start like a consultation, no budget, meaningful dialogue, meaningful consultation. How na ibla sabe long one something I may need blowing a province or Narbla province. Sit down the story doesn't know enough. Meaningful dialogue. Every province is different. Priority blow different. I will contribute to nation development. All become low blow yet. Some by like in agriculture. Some by like in education in a big way. Some by like in fisheries. So let's consult more. Mibla, for people giving mandate here, I'm long governing government. Give us some respect. So you can get dialogue now, you working good. Yes, people are putting money, that's all. Time people are looking money, Lord, some program now. You make a need to program. How by me shifting money you must consult. So that we can get, allocating proper resource from all activity. So I'm big legally heavy immigrant all provincial governors, I'm stable. Now two, how much meeting immigrant long developing powers? Ayo, me counting me here, me short with now. What is wrong with just allocating at least 10 or 20 million or 30 million to start the process of giving more powers to the provinces? Give him the so-called block grant or talk, okay? Give him 20 million or 30 million lo imi long. Start long working more sunny lo imi. If you have at least 10 healthy provinces or well-to-do provinces, but you looking more the country, look block country, but look better. Suppose you make all provinces in down a rural national government, that's all imi stop. And banogate. So me ask him, into the future, please allocate some meaningful funding to the provincial governments, because in my assembly, since me kisim governor, me talking more council president, you come inside the assembly, blow me, you think big. No can carry him kept blue as a president come inside the assembly. Lose him kept blue as a president of district. Come the provincial assembly na thinking big na imi developing province, so imi can compete one the East New Britain. Imi can compete one the Morobe. You don't work in big city. That's all we can compete. So suppose you not giving me resource. I won't buy me thinking big. Mr. Nabi University na hospital because we thought big. Discipline more council presidents are not going to ask him lo karana. Can also ask him there. And me discipline more. Now running more province staff, so please me asking Prime Minister and Treasurer, going into the future, my Deputy Speaker, it is good to give more powers to provinces so that we can all compete. Compete. Let me come up with more country blame me. Mr. Deputy Speaker, lo program ila to clear sama. Plenty time Prime Minister me kisim backlash. And it's proper for me to inform the good people of this country that, Prime Minister, former Prime Minister Peter O'Neill, or the Honorable Peter O'Neill, or Honorable James Marape, who took Barrick to court. On record, I want to say that it was a provincial government which took Barrick to court for and on behalf of people because we wanted greater return for our investment. So we waited 6 years. 5 to 6 years. People no complain. People wait. At least now, after 6 years of waiting, 5 or 6 years of waiting, now you may look at Kageblo and come up now. Are we happy with the outcome? So, Mila took Sabah, yes, country been suffered 6 years. Tasoli must also understand that the provincial government and the people of the province who own the resource had a say. We were not being looked after properly. We were not getting what we wanted. The country may have been benefiting, but the province wasn't. And I think this new arrangement is going to help everybody. The country is already benefiting. It's better terms. In terms of tax, corporate tax, income tax. We've got 3,000 jobs already in the mine. So, Mila took survey on record. People blaying, how much wait 6 years now. Now we can look at some come up with progress. So, Mila, thank you, Prime Minister. You may progress when we took survey at so you can appreciate him. Security, law and order, thank you through the Treasurer and government. Lo put in planting money, you go long, law and order. Law and order, you put in planting money, that's all you must look in. This money it must equate to a better performing police force. Talk enough. You must make sure also money here must equate long improvement of enforcement. Me looking most in the country enforcement no stop. Yes, recruitment come up. Now plan the time me talking government blow me finish. Yes, you can recruit. That's what we said all mentor sub law district now. Province. All Bagara finish here. All young play go but join him all. We have to find mentors in those districts and provinces so that the graduates or pass out or policeman and Mary only pass out. Only go on come under very experienced, honest, hardworking officers on the ground. So Emila talk thank you long government. Ask him government look on this plan because recently I got 18 new graduates, new policeman Mary only pass out lo bomana ikam me look him lo province lo me no got one bla NCO or one bla money take charge long all this bla 18. In 2 or 3 weeks time me look him also more start long dressing long all started to go down. Only chewing boy. So me like took survey so no good me put a number igona. It's a number by come up one bla liability of state. So let's get it right. So also let me give him little advice, that's all. Otherwise, Deputy Speaker, every budget is good as the implementation. So now the Solomon is now power blackout. Power blackout. I must time by Yumi Shanaployana talk was a mean by fixing power. You mean of fixing power? I mean legally something, but it is one of the most important services for our people.
Budget nothing.
We have to fix it. You know, the Prime Minister also fix him, who said Minister or who said Managing Director or whoever. Take ownership and fix power in this country. Suppose Wara, work, go straight, come up good, fix him Wara. I think it's about time we started to fix some of the basic things in this country. We start to fix more basic something. We total big plus something. Sample me playa grassroots. Oh, the big plus something we talk no clear. We just want the government to fix power. Fix the existing roads. Upgrade them. Fix the schools as we are now doing. Health. The solar people asking like that's what people are looking to government to provide. So, Deputy Speaker, I'm not going to pull in time. Thank you for giving me opportunity. Before I sit down, I want to take this opportunity on behalf of my people of Enga to congratulate Honorable James Nomane for now being the opposition leader. Basically, I'm congratulating him because I recognize that he's a young, energetic politician who's come in. I'm one of those persons who is trying to mentor him because he's a relative of mine from the province. So thank you, long all opposition member, long recognize him leadership, long him. You must work him good, talk good, no can go over here. Thank you.